Have you ever been alone in a dark room, feeling like you're not entirely alone? Maybe you've caught a glimpse of something in the corner of your eye, a shadow moving, a presence lingering behind you. Or perhaps you've turned around suddenly, convinced someone was right there, only to find nothing. But was it really nothing? Or is your mind playing tricks on you? Tonight, we'll dive deep into the unsettling world of the unexplained and uncover what might really be happening when darkness creeps in. Let's begin with the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is a mysterious place. It stores your fears, anxieties, and hidden thoughts. And in the dark, it starts to whisper to you. Why? Because in the absence of light, your brain is starved for visual information. It begins to create its own reality, filling in the void with shadows and shapes. But here's the eerie part: what if the shadows it shows you aren't random? What if they're tied to something your subconscious knows, something you've tried to forget? Science offers an explanation, but is it enough to calm your nerves? There's a phenomenon called hypnagogic hallucinations. These are vivid images or sensations that occur as you're falling asleep or waking up. Your brain enters a dream-like state while you're still partially awake. This is when you might see figures standing by your bed or feel like something is watching you from the shadows. Harmless, right? But tell me, does it feel harmless when it's happening? When the room feels heavy and the air itself seems alive with a presence, stress and anxiety amplify the fear. When you're under stress, your mind stays on high alert. Even the slightest sound, a creak, a whisper of wind, can trigger your survival instincts. And suddenly, you're convinced someone is watching you, someone or something waiting just out of sight. Your brain, desperate to protect you, starts fabricating dangers where there are none, or so we tell ourselves. But what if it's not all in your head? Some believe these encounters go beyond science. They speak of energy shifts, spirits, and malevolent entities that thrive in the darkness. Sensitivity to energy fields might explain why some feel the hair on their neck stand on end, or sense a cold, invisible hand brushing past them. Are these ancient fears encoded in our DNA, or is there truly more to the darkness than meets the eye? And then, there's the dread of turning around. Have you ever felt someone following you? The weight of their stare, the faint sound of a step behind you? You turn around quickly, expecting to see someone there, but the room is empty. Or is it? Perhaps whatever you're sensing is just quicker than you, quieter.
So, how can you fight back? First, remember this: fear feeds on your energy. The more you panic, the more vivid the experience becomes. Take control by grounding yourself, focus on your breathing, remind yourself that you're safe. Meditate to calm your mind and confront your subconscious fears. But what about the things you can't explain? For those, you might need more than science, you might need courage. So, what's the truth? Are these experiences just the brain's way of filling in the gaps? Or do they hint at something darker, something beyond our understanding? I'll leave that for you to decide. But next time you feel that shadow move or hear a faint sound behind you, will you turn around? Or will you just keep walking? What about you? Have you ever experienced something like this? Share your story in the comments, and let's unravel the mysteries together. Until next time, stay safe and keep the lights on.